Boys, it is finally the moment everybody and their mothers have been waiting for. As of this recording, the Kitsune fruit has came out about 30 seconds ago, and the servers are extremely laggy. Roblox might crash. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Blox Fruit dealer, and let's get a first impression of this fruit. Right now, I have the most expensive fruit equipped until the Kitsune came out. Let's go ahead and see how much this is. 4,000 Robux? Okay, well, I guess we gotta fork up the 4,000 Robux. We don't have a choice here, boys. Let's go ahead and get that, and whoa, I just grew a tail, bro. Okay, this game just called me a furry in so many different languages. I got 3 tails now. I got my tail, shark tail, and a Kitsune tail. You gotta be kidding me. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see what the Z ability does. Ooh, it throws fireballs. Okay, I noticed that my tail bar went down a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and damage some NPCs and see if it goes up in our tail meter. Let's go ahead and go over here. This is like a rage meter. It slowly goes up, but if we damage an NPC... it doesn't go up any faster, does it? There we go. It went up a lot faster. That just took a long while to actually damage him. Okay, this is pretty cool. We just got to go ahead and get our tails up by dealing damage like that. Okay, I got the hang of it just a little bit, but we got to go ahead and grind through these ranks like it's nothing. I did notice the damage isn't too crazy. If I go ahead and use the Z ability. Oh, wait a second. 3.3 thousand damage. That was actually solid. And whoa, we got a bunch of mastery. And whoa, what the heck? I just unlocked the second tail, and now I am running on all fours like a Kitsune, bro. Why is this game so furry-like? Hold on. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this X ability does. Tales of Burning Agony. Let's go ahead and see what that does. And oh, that looks so sick, but 3.6 thousand damage is a good amount. Let's go ahead and do the Z ability now, and whoa, it's like taking forever to damage him, and there we go, 3.4 thousand ability. Whoa, I'm dashing. A new dash animation looks pretty cool. All fours, yeah, this looks pretty sick, and I just realized I am way faster now. I don't have the pilot helmet on, but I have the pale scarf on, and I'm moving faster than I normally would. Let's go ahead and try to deal some more damage here, because we want to go ahead and unlock all 3 tails in human form first. I want to see what the difference is when you unlock a 3rd tail. Do you get more damage too now? There's only one way to find out. Let me show you something pretty interesting. If you use the X ability, it brings down your tail meter, but once the ability lands, it goes up like that. Pretty cool. So we're at 3 tails now. We have these orbs floating around us. This looks really nice. Let's go ahead and see the damage. Did it boost our damage a little bit? It was at like 3.3 or 3.4 thousand. No, it's still the same damage. What about the X ability? The X ability, about the same damage as well, but it does give us some more meters on our tail, but we do need all 3 tails to transform, I believe. Bro, what? Well, boys, I just got absolutely trolled. We're back down to 1 tail, and something I noticed is definitely the movement speed boost. Once you go to 2nd tails, you start running on all 4s and you go really fast. So eventually, I'm gonna pair this up with the pilot helmet once we level it up some more. But first, I'm leveling up very slow from these NPCs, so you guys already know what time it is. We're gonna go say hello to our good old friend we haven't seen in a while. If you don't remember who that is, let me give you a friendly reminder. It is Mr. Ligma. Let's go ahead and deal our damage over here, and we got 3.6 thousand damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Combo him with God Human, and you know, we'll kind of speed up this process a little bit because nobody wants to watch me combo Ligma while I level up my tails. And we are back to 2 tails though. I am back on all 4s. All right, boys, we sped up the process a little bit. Ligma's about 1 shot away from dying, but I am also pretty low. I can't have him heal up, but I also can't deal damage to him because he's just gonna go ahead and die if I deal damage with anything else. There we go. He should die to that, and there we go. We got a bunch of XP. Now we should be Mastery 100, which means we unlock the C ability, and with the C ability we have all 3 tails as well. Let's go ahead and test out what that C ability does. It is called Foxfire Disruption. We charge it up and we do that, and oh my gosh, 6,000 damage. That was a mini nuke. Hold on, dude, this fruit dishes out so much damage so fast. The cooldowns are faster than I expected for a fruit that deals this much damage, and the speed it gives you is pretty unreal. How far does the C ability go? Can we shoot it all? Okay, bro, you could just snipe somebody with a nuke? Yeah, no, that's totally balanced, Blox Fruits. I'm just yapping to myself. I'm just shocked that they added this C ability with that much range. Can we snipe that NPC all the way there? Almost. Oh my gosh, that's pretty good range for a mini nuke. Just the C ability alone makes this fruit unbalanced, and we haven't even gotten to the transformation yet, boys. But with that being said, you know where we gotta go next. We gotta go say what's up to Rectway Sugar Mama. And on my way to the Sugar Mama Island, I just realized there's a ship health bar at the bottom of my screen now. Is this brand new? Because I don't remember this, boys. Let me know down below. I haven't used a boat in so long. I just used the portal fruit to get around. Now we're finally at the island, and now we finally gotta clap Sugar Mama. Let's go ahead and deal some damage here. Go ahead and do the X ability, and oh my gosh, it is so crazy how much, what the heck, my X ability went through her. But how much damage that deals is ridiculous, boys. Wait a second, I just realized, if I go ahead and mouse click, I have mouse click abilities. Yo, this looks so crazy. That damage is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and do the damage to her real quick, and oh my gosh, you can melt bosses with this fruit. That is ridiculous. This fruit looks broken for PvP and even farming too. Blox Fruits, what were you guys thinking adding this fruit in? They weren't lying making this the most expensive fruit in the game. I think it's worth the 4,000 Robux, boys. I can't even complain. Just by me yapping, I already got her down to like 1 HP almost. Let's just go ahead and nuke her here real quick. Go ahead and hit her with an X ability, and there we go. We got mastery 150, and we're going past that to 190. We just need 10 more levels to unlock the F ability, which is the Wild Assault. Quick little tip, boys. Something I noticed is that when you use the M1 ability, it's almost like aimbot. Let me show you guys what I mean. It's really weird. If I go ahead and try like walking away and I mouse click towards her, it automatically locks onto her. All I have to do is just spam my mouse click. This is gonna be pretty ridiculous PvPing. There we go. We killed the Cake Queen again, and now we have unlocked the F ability. Let's go ahead and see what this bad boy does. It's called Wild Assault. Let's test it on this NPC here. F ability, and oh my gosh, 3.7. Wait, it's ticking. They're on fire. Yo, the F ability lights them on fire and it does 4.1 thousand damage. That is ridiculous. Something else I noticed, boys. Oh my gosh, the M1 does 10,000 plus fire. Oh my gosh, the M1 is so broken. But speaking of which, I noticed once you use the M1 ability, your tail meter goes down. Look it, let me show you. If you don't land it on anything, your tail meters go down. Anyways, boys, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to where we unlock the V transformation ability. We're at mastery 222 and we need mastery 300. So let's go ahead and nuke the Cake Queen real quick and deal 6,000 plus damage. Combo her with the M1 and just continue to destroy her. Boys, I'm at 139,000 consecutive damage, almost 150,000 damage. You typically could only do this with the Buddha fruit. Keep that in mind, boys, and we are absolutely destroying a boss, dealing almost 200,000 consecutive damage. This is ridiculous. And we broke the 200,000 damage mark. We are still absolutely melting the Cake Queen here. This is unheard of, boys. Not even the leopard fruit typically does this. We are one shot away from killing Ligma and unlocking mastery 300, which means we've unlocked the transformation. But before I transform, I want to go ahead and understand this fruit fully so you guys can understand it with me. We're gonna go ahead and reset real quick and see if we could transform on one tail. So let's go ahead and see if we need to transform with 3 tails or if we could do it with 1. Let's go ahead and transform, and no, it says at the top must have max tails to transform. If we try to spam, it doesn't work. But I did notice this. When you have 1 tail, you could go ahead and use the M1 ability, but you lose rage meter unless you landed on an NPC or a player. So let's go ahead and do that and charge up our tails. On the second tail is when you unlock the speed animation and a longer dash. So now I'm on all 4s and I could dash further, and I'm a lot faster. The third tail, you unlock those orbs, and what those orbs do is give all your abilities a burn effect, which deals more damage. So if you take a look here and I go ahead and use my Z ability, it doesn't have any burn. Same thing with my X ability. It just deals some sort of damage, but there's no burning, there's no ticking. Let me go ahead and deal some damage until I get to 3 tails here real quick, boys. Your M1 effect starts dealing fire damage. So let me show you at 3 tails with max rage meter. We go ahead and start doing an M1 effect. It starts ticking for damage right there. 8.4, 8.6. There we go. It does a lot of damage, and all you have to do is just spam M1. Now that we're at max tails, though, let's go ahead and transform into the furry kitsune everybody's been waiting for. So let's go ahead and go in the open space and see how this looks. And oh my gosh, this thing looks so mean. Okay, we are going down fast in tail meter, so we got to go ahead and try to deal some damage. We could jump pretty high with this. This is really nice. Let's go ahead and use the Z ability on an NPC because, you know, if we use it and we miss it, we lose tails fast. Oh, we actually stop losing tails right here, so this is perfect. Let's go ahead and do the Z ability here. Oh my gosh, 5.7 thousand damage for a Z ability. That is insane. What about the X ability here? You pick him up and slam him down and deal 4.6 thousand. Oh, it's the Tails of Agony. It looks so cool. Okay, Foxfire Nuke. Let's see how much damage this does. And he kind of dodged it, but that deals a lot of damage. Not to mention, we could go ahead and do the F ability, which does way more damage now. And this looks really nice. I can't complain about it. Look at that damage, boys. If we go ahead and use the M1 ability, I noticed the damage on the M1 ability just got upped even more. I wonder if you get like some sort of defense buff that you're a kitsune furry now. I'm not 100% sure, but what I do notice is you're losing tails extremely fast. If you take a look at that meter real quick, I have to make sure I deal a lot of damage constantly. Otherwise, it goes down extremely fast. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there we go. We just absolutely destroyed a boss extremely fast. I wonder if you have like unlimited jump in the kitsune form. I noticed I was jumping extremely high high. I love the way it looks in the animations, but oh my gosh, I am super high up in the sky. Yeah, you could definitely jump super high with the Kitsune Fruit. What if we were to just damage a normal NPC? Can we just absolutely destroy it like extremely fast? Okay, one ability is already dealing 7,000 damage. We have that. That's already gonna kill it. Is 3 abilities enough to take out an NPC? And it is. We just need 3 abilities. This thing does way more damage than Leopard. Easily. No questions asked. And the abilities are almost just as spammy, if not even spammier. This is gonna be a problem for a lot of people PvPing. You're gonna hear a lot of crying about the Kitsune spam. Not to mention, we have the M1 ability, which we didn't even use there. If you use the M1 ability and ignore everything else, it's just ridiculous, boys. But you know what? I think it's about time we cut it here. I want to do some PvP, but I want to save it for the next video. So if you're brand new here, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Come on, what are you waiting for? Be a part of the Skull Squad. But with that being said, let me know down below what you guys think about the Kitsune Fruit, and don't forget to click on one of these videos on screen. YouTube's telling me that you might like it. Peace, boys.